incredible cricket shot. Better than that one, but I can tell you that I think the way he looked at where the ball went, in other words, he intended it
to. Just have a look where he has to pick it up. Just in there in the grass and the dirt, but he took his eye off it a touch. Fuming with himself.
And again, Jeeps.
Seventh over for Glenn Phillips. Asking rate 9.86. Hanging in there, Pakistan, just under 10 and over. They need to be firing at both ends, and at this stage, Bubba can't. Sense of restlessness amongst the crowd.
I think in all of this, as we look around the tournament, though, and you talked about South Africa just now with the arrival of Klaasen and Jansen and Rabada and those guys, a constellation of stars. We're going to see the Afghan spinners at work. Bangladesh and their pace attack is vastly improved across all formats of the game. And then you're wondering if England can finally click and put it all together with India.
Over the top of extra cover, that's a beautiful strike for 6. It's gone the distance, and Salman has kicked into gear here. Has he kicked Pakistan into gear?
A good player. Got that 100 in the tri-series. Got a half century in South Africa to propel them to a win. He seems to have not only skill, but a temperament that lends itself to trying to play freely.
Mid-wicket, Conway won't get anywhere near it. 1 bounce 4.
And all of a sudden, you just feel that the pressure starting to build. The innings is released a little bit from Pakistan's point of view. And yes, it takes an element of risk. You said it, Bish. It takes an element of risk. You get away with it if your options are correct. New Zealand taking their time now. We haven't seen this for quite a while.
Well, Santner's a relatively new captain. I mean, this is his first event, world event, as full-time captain. He has hardly had to think about his strategy to this point. It's just all fallen into place. Shifted Conway a little bit squarer. Worked, and it's got away. Things are changing for New Zealand. It's got away from Will Young, and maybe that could be a boundary as well. They'll have a look at it. Just seemed a little bit messy whether his body was in touch with the boundary as his right hand came back on the ball. I'll look at this very closely, you would imagine.
He's all right. I'll tell you, just to the point that we're making here about a shift in the balance or the initiative. If nothing happens here, do you go back to a seamer?
$15 from the over. They need a couple more of those. It's 119 for 3. 29 gone.
घर से आने के बाद में घर आएगा साथ में हमारे टेस्ट में कहीं घर आंगन की याद है
अशोका देसी अर्थात
.50 partnership between Salman and Babar Azam. It's come from 49 deliveries, but the last 30 have come very quickly. Santner. Mistimed. They should get 2 if they want to. There's plenty of time for that. Have we hit breaking point here?
Halfway, boys, come on!
approaching the 30 over mark.
Down, lads. Couple of good sets. It goes to 11s, boys. So good, Mitchie. Get out to this end, boys. Come on. Better time at the other end. Come on, lads. So good, lads, so good.
I'd say at Pakistan of late, it hasn't got away from them. It's 9.71. If you're a believer, hang around because this could be something special. It's a fine, beautifully weighted down the ground for two. Playing an innings here, Salman, all of a sudden.
Just starting to pick up on what Mitch Santner's trying to do, and any element of width, he knows there's an option. Very fine, because he can wait for it and just has to dab it, tap it on its head. If he gets it slightly off the edge, it'll race away quicker and pick up two, worst case scenario. But